People sit by on the side of the road and
It
listen.
is cool to see,
It's
absolutely.
cool to see, even from the video, it's cool.
Four at once. That's gonna be really cool.
Crazy.
Especially when it's on its way to the moon.
Right.
We had a beautiful day today for that test, and really not much cloud cover other than the exhaust from the engine as the clouds kind of cleared away earlier this morning, and with it, drier air started to move in. However, dry air warms very efficiently. And as we've been saying, this cold front was not bringing cooler air per se. Our morning lows will get a little bit cooler. It's just drier air. So our highs did get into the upper 70s, but it felt a lot nicer because that dew point came way down, far lower than it was yesterday. Yesterday definitely had a muggy feel, and unfortunately the muggies will be coming back in a couple of days. But this weekend, gorgeous, beautiful. Looking out over downtown at the moment, temperature 73 degrees. Dry air also cools very efficiently. And so as the sun goes down, those temperatures will be dropping pretty quick. So if you're headed out anywhere later this evening and tonight, maybe a light jacket for later on, as we will start to get cooler, and morning lows tomorrow will be down into the 40s and 50s. Upper 60s at lakefront, but elsewhere in the lower 70s, and the dew points much lower than they had been. Dew point temperatures came way down behind our front, but again, this was not really a cooler air mass, just drier. Winds pretty brisk out of the north. They will be settling through the night, and far less wind during the day tomorrow and Sunday, so not nearly as breezy. Maybe at times an occasional gust, but not really a breeze per se during the day tomorrow or on into Sunday. And gorgeous weather for the entirety of this weekend. However, late Sunday, we'll already see the humidity coming back thanks to a southerly wind. And so a quick warm up and more humid by Monday. We'll stay kind of warm and muggy through Wednesday before another cold front moves through. However, this front doesn't look like it's going to just cleanly sweep on through. We'll likely keep rain and clouds around Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even going into the start of next Saturday. We'll kind of break that down for you in just a moment. Frontal system has moved on. Northerly winds in place, bringing in, again, not really cooler air, even temperatures well behind the front in the 60s. We're in the 70s here. It was drier air, dew points 20s, 30s, and 40s behind that air mass, and that is what we felt. And the good news is, as I've said, it's going to hang around all weekend long. So that dry air will allow our mornings to get a little bit cooler and afternoons to feel more pleasant, although with plenty of sunshine this weekend, highs will be into the 70s. But Monday, this is midnight, already a southerly wind, and humidity will be surging back. So those 40s and 50s for our morning lows, really only for tomorrow morning and Sunday morning. These are not air temperatures, these are the dew point temperatures, and they will be on the rise starting early Monday and continuing right through Wednesday. Then a stronger front pushes on through. That one, though, will bring in cooler and drier air, but as I mentioned, also keeping our rain chances around. So temperatures peaking probably Tuesday and into Wednesday. And even on Monday, we'll likely see a few locations in the low 80s. Then those temperatures bottom out and we'll drop into the 60s for high on Thursday and Friday. But here's the difference. So this is going to the setup going into early next week. We've already got that southerly wind, and so a warmer, more humid day and breezy Monday really through Wednesday. We'll also start to see an increase in cloud cover. Then here comes a front by Wednesday afternoon, just on our doorstep, moving through, but not a whole lot of rainfall likely with the front itself. We'll see a cool down for Thursday and into early Friday. By the Friday afternoon and evening, we're going to see that frontal system kind of move back over us, and a developing system will begin bringing in some rainfall. Now, this is actually kind of interesting. This is an update of the model. This earlier, when I was building the graphic, really had rain across southeast Louisiana. Now, the model has all of that rainfall by late Friday staying well offshore. So that may change. And again, this is now 7 days out. There are going to be a lot of changes with the forecast, but just kind of interesting, this latest model run actually has far less rainfall on Friday. So we will see. Beautiful weekend. No rain is an issue this weekend with gorgeous weather. More humid, warmer, and breezy really through Wednesday. May see a few stray showers with the front going into Thursday. And as of earlier model runs had fairly wet Friday, now the model's keeping us a little bit drier. We will see as we get closer to the end of next week.